Tell us about this. This is cool.
Well, Sparkle, this is really the heart and soul of the American bomber, okay? The model is a B-29. This is what's called a Norden Bombsight, okay? The Norden Bombsight was used also in the B-24, the B-17, highly, highly regarded top secret instrument during World War II. It was the most accurate bombing instrument we had. You see the optics are right here. So the bombardier would look through this, but the question, here's what people don't know. They think the pilot's flying the whole time on the bomb run, okay, which they call the IP. So when they get to the IP, the pilot says, okay, bombardier, you've got the airplane. So he is flying the airplane with that stick, straight and level for 25 miles till they get to the target, because they have to have it straight and level so they can get bombs on target. Now, all the while, they're flying straight and level, they're getting shot at, okay? So that's probably one of the most vulnerable times for the airplane and the aircrew, because they're at the same altitude, so, you know, when you got a gunner shooting at you, you kind of can figure out more or less where they're at. Now, that being said, the B-29 you see here was a highly, highly advanced airplane for World War II. It was kind of like the B-2 stealth bomber of its day, okay? Totally different construction. The gunners, like you saw the 50 caliber over there, they didn't have their hands on the guns. They used remote sights like this that went to a computer that aimed all the guns.
Wow.
It was pressurized, just like the airliners you fly on, okay? You don't have to have pressurized flight suits and oxygen masks. It was pressurized. And it could fly once the Marianas Islands, Guam, Tini, and Saipan were taken, they would fly the 1,500-mile trip one way and back to Japan to bomb Japan. It was this type of airplane that dropped the atom bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
And then how many bombs to drop at once?
However many the bombardier would like to toggle. I mean, he could toggle the whole load at once or just pickle them one at a time. Just depended.
And there's one on each, one
Norden Bombsight on each airplane. So
okay.
Right up in the nose, where the clear nose is where that bomb sight would be. And he would have a chair he would sit in and just look through this. That picture is what you would see through the bomb sight. Say that is a target. And they would know through air photo interpretation what to attack in the target, what factories to bomb, and so on and so forth. This little yellow box, you know what that is? That's a Geiger counter. That's made to detect radiation.
Wow.
So yeah, you had it was the Cadillac airplane of its day, and it could fly as high or higher than a lot of the Japanese fighters could.
This is so neat. And then we have the plane outside.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, and that's purportedly haunted.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called the Raisin Hell.
You guys have to come and see the Raisin Hell.
Yes, you do. B-29s were at the zenith of technology at the end of World War II. Then they went on to be used in Korea. And in Korea, a scant 5-6 years later, technology had advanced so much that the Soviet Union had given fighter jets, the first generation fighter jets, to the Chinese and North Koreans. So they were relegated to flying at night. So they were pretty much obsolete by the mid-50s.
Wow, so it's really cool that we actually have one of those here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can walk up and see it, yeah.
So you guys will have to come on out and see the Raisin Hell.